Hi guys. So I was at jury duty all week, which is crazy because of I think they flag videos that say this word, but the reason we wear masks. It's the second trial that they've attempted since so we're just kind of like guinea pigs. They're trying to do it with all the social distancing and the special masks and this special, new way of doing things. So it's been sort of interesting and weird. But it sort of kept me a little away from wanting to read. And Wednesday I woke up and I felt like this feeling of being when you're on a roller coaster and there's that clink, clink, clink right at the top of it, right? And I just kept feeling like it's about to start, you know what I mean? And I knew exactly what it was referring to. And I so wanted to get my cards and read on Bill Barr. And that whole thing I got on one of my recent reads, I think it was Biden, next 70 days, that like the Justice Department or other sort of legal congressional investigations would go forward in support of conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories are basically all that the Republicans have anymore to sort of try to combat what's coming out on Trump. It makes me so sick because it's so Putin-esque. I was getting Barr and Putin, and I don't know if it's because Barr is going to be acting like Putin and, doing the Putin playbook, basically. And then throughout the day, every time I would get on my phone and look at headlines, it was happening that day. That this Durham investigation, which is Bill Barr's investigation on Obamagate, which is already a big conspiracy theory, has added the Clinton Foundation. It's just like food for their base so that they have something to say. So it's like both sides are, oh, how confusing. Rand Paul that day. And this is the one that really is like ding, ding, ding in my head. Rand Paul made an announcement that his Senate committee is referring Ron Johnson's recently released report on Hunter Biden to the Justice Department for criminal referral. And it's interesting that Ron Johnson's coming up more and more. I did a read on him a few weeks ago, and he's so deep in this. And Rand Paul clearly is as well. It's like whoever's in on all of this, they're working together to try to create this, doing this theater. And it's scary. Also, Bill Barr is pushing arrests against protesters. He has recommended to prosecutors, which is just not his place whatsoever, to charge protesters with sedition, which is this very serious crime. It's just very strange. Bill Barr is upping his game. He is going he's ready. He's ready for this elevation. Oh yeah, and then now, within the last few days, pushing this investigation into these supposed 9 ballots they found in Pennsylvania. This concerns me so much because in my 2020 outcome read, I remember these cards that were like, the 10 of cups here, like all these votes, and then 5 of cups here, like votes missing, right? I think that this was probably a plant, and they're going to be like planting other missing ballots, right? So that they can say, well, this just say the election doesn't count or something like that. So what I want to do, let's read on Bill Barr. I also want to say I had this very lucid dreaming this morning, and what I get is that in 2 weeks, everything's going to turn upside down. I don't know what is going to happen. I feel like the stock market also is going to turn upside down. So I'm going to do a read on that also. But first, I've been waiting on this read. Okay, so let's see. I can't believe it's 40 days to the election. So things will happen in the next, definitely we'll say 40 days. Bill Barr. How far is he going to go? Bill Barr in the next 40 days. Bill Barr leading up to the election. Okay, so it's bad news and good news. Just push through whatever bad stuff starts to happen thanks to Bill Barr, and it'll be okay. So we start with this King of Cups covered by this Wheel of Fortune. By the way, Notice how many major arcana are in here. It's crazy. Which tells me, yes, things are going to build up right now to like monumental kind of energies. Like this epic battle is like going to reach an epic end. So, oh, and it's so funny because I was talking about that roller coaster feeling. If you look at that Wheel of Fortune, these people like, yeah, like, and this guy's falling off. Oh yeah, and the hand is on there. So it's like we are about to go into a roller coaster. Okay? It's right there. And this, I don't know if I already said this, but I see that as Biden. Biden has come up as a King of Cups for me, and especially with what they have planned, because they are trying to hurt him emotionally, because they don't have really anything out. They're not going to go after him physically or even legally, but emotionally. And here we are hitting the top of that roller coaster, and I even think we've begun. And I saw these legs here. They want to throw Biden off his game, off his path to victory. I have the Lovers at the top and the World at the bottom. This tells me a couple things. Remember I said, I wonder, is he tied in with Putin? I mean, is it that much? It's like, I don't think he's like, hey, Putin, what's up? But I think this I feel as now this is beneath, so it's like hidden communications, right? And it's not just Putin, but I think there are the whole corrupt world authoritarian, that it's in union, that Lovers card, with other world leaders who are pushing and have the same agenda. It's like Bill Barr wants a certain kind of order. Because I feel like his agenda's anti-liberal, okay? It's anti-liberal. He wants a certain kind of world order that is patriarchal, religious, that sort of thing. Ugh, it's so dark. And I feel that in this High Priestess card here also. It's like power, it's dominance. It's like world dominance. King of Rods, I feel that this is connecting us, yes, to the report that Ron Johnson put out. And also, Rand Paul. It's like this King of Rods being, I'm a man in power and I have this legal stick. And then what we have, so that's the recent past. That's been lined up and set up for him. And this Hanged Man upside down, it's not going to be held up. This will happen soon. I think it's going to happen in like 2 weeks. And also what makes me very nervous about this is I do feel like this is telling us that, yes, that they are going to take Hunter Biden into custody. I think they will, yeah. This makes me nervous with the little rope around the ankle and that this is going to happen fast. They're going to what are they going to handcuff him or take him into custody to some degree? For this fake stuff, they're just going to sort of gin up real charges. More major arcana of this High Priestess and this Chariot. This High Priestess for me does tie into his sort of religious cult, secret society. And this Chariot saying if this is our time, and then we have this Emperor here. Sure, Trump, they need to get Trump in power, but it's really about them staying in power. It's like they're going full speed ahead, full force ahead, using whatever powers they have access to in order to try to maintain their power. And, there's 40 days left for this election. I do think in the next couple weeks, we're going to see a lot more of that. But the good news is that all the power sort of dies out in this long-term outcome. Okay, all of this scary kind of power and motivation. And what I have here is a Six of Swords, which is leaving. I think that Bill Barr is going to leave before he would normally leave. I looked at the base of the deck before I got these qualifiers, and here's a death card. I mean, he's leaving, and the death would be the end for him. He's got to go. This Ace of Rods being I think they're going to impeach him, and I think this is the only way. This Ace of Rods, I think, is an impeachment. I don't know if they'll what I get is that he won't sit for the entire impeachment. But once they announce we're impeaching you or we're, starting an impeachment inquiry, he'll go. 5 of Pentacles, yeah, that's it for him. The law, that's like loss, and he loses. You lose. He's got nothing to stand on, and he walks away. I'll be honest, this death card also did make me nervous. I don't know, because like I keep getting this Putin-esque feeling, and you know how in Russia people wind up dead and then people get arrested. I don't know if they're going to try to pull something like that. Is Putin out there, going to do his part? I hope not. What I really more feel, I feel like it's just enough. It's going to be enough to just elevate to that ginned up charges for this political purpose, and there's actually a human being that is now like being just used as this sacrificial lamb, right? And then for this, he's got to go, and this death card, that's the impeachment. So that's my guess. I really hope that happens. And then I did get some qualifiers. Is that the right word? This King of Pentacles upside down. I feel like this is the charge that is crooked. It's upside down. It's a bad charge. With this Nine of Pentacles, this is his fortune that he has made money doing the things he's doing, more than he would have made without having been corrupt. Of course, he's getting all kinds of, however they do it, he's got money. And then this upside down burden tells me this is why he will leave, because he does not want to face inquiry and cross examinations of any sort that have to do with this false charge and the money. So he will walk away, because this is like, this 10 of Wands would be the burdens. He wants to dump the burden and walk away. And then to add to that, I have this 3 of Swords at the base after that. And what I get here is, I think he might even use, this could just be, it's over, it's the end. I mean, look at these cards, Death card and this this Magician card. I feel like this is, this has been him. He's such a magician. And it's like, it's over to get these two together. And then this 6 of Pentacles, I get, this is like a charity. I think they're gonna let him go and retire. This 10 of Pentacles is like a retirement. It's over. This 10 is a completion and ending. So it's like, you go and retire. And this, when I see this card, I get very relaxed and very happy, because this is the next inauguration with Biden. And so it's like, in order for us to get there, like, you walk away, you retire, and let us move forward. The 4 of Cups being an offer he doesn't want to take, but he's going to take it. And then I get this upside down Hermit with this tower, which basically is like, this tower I feel is not just the tower for Bill Barr, but for all of them, for everything. Like, and this is like, look, we've got secret information. That's why it's upside down. We have it all, and everything's going down. Why don't you just walk away right now? And I know probably we would love to see him taken down in some courts and all that. And maybe that could come eventually. I don't know. But for now, I think it's just going to be a matter of step away from your position and go. This stuff's going to start. Everything's going to come down. This whole system that you're trying to hold up is coming down, because we have all this information. It's just a matter of time. This 7 of Wands is kind of like bullying him out and pushing him out. He's going to get pushed out. And then when I get to this Empress, it's like so many wonderful cards in a row. I mean, first of all, this is our like ending of this era and this beginning of bringing in like more of the Empress energy. Oh, and this 9 of Cups is always my next, my Biden Kamala, the next phase for us. Ace of Swords, like, we understand there's information. This 2 of Cups, it's like, yes, all these cups. Queen of Swords, 9 of Cups, it's just like, oh, look at us, just so happy, celebrating. So I see all this good. Oh, and there's our Temperance card. Oh, so nice. So Justice. Ooh, chills on this Justice. So like all these awesome cards in a row after this difficult thing of like, you've got to go, get out. Everything's got to crumble. We have everything on you. So that's sort of interesting. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, or, got something out of that. probably do a couple more reads and share them. So let me know if you had any thoughts on these cards or anything you're getting on your end intuitively or anything else. And thanks for watching. It's fun to share with you guys. Like and subscribe if you would, and I'll talk to you guys next time.